Hello and welcome to my awesome health journey. I am Brett Dupree, and this is my, monthly, yearly review of, 2024. I know I'm gonna do a big year thing in April because that's when I actually do my year review because that'll be my third year at Orange Theory. But 2024 for me in December, were both very good. December, I hit 20 workouts in a month, which has been a goal this year, and that made me happy. I finally did that, and cool part about that is it makes each Orange Theory workout less than $10, which seems super reasonable. Then when I was hitting 7, which made like $30 or $28, so only $10 a workout. That's reasonable. So if as long as I keep 20, but yeah, this month though I think due to the extra amount of workouts and really pushing myself, I didn't really hit my goal of 3 miles per hour on average per workout. I was 2.99, really close, really close. It's just, I did great the first 3 weeks, and then yeah, my body started feeling all that workouts without rest. But for the most part, I mean, if I just look at my stats, which I love, um, someone actually saw my stats I put on Instagram and made a like a program that does it. Haven't done anything with it. I'll just keep on using my sheets, but I think that's cute. But I got zero point zero 0.04 improvement from last month, which is good. I mean, a 0.04 improvement, if I do that, 12 months as a 3.6 improvement, um, give me like a 3.3 average by the end of next year. But as you know, I go slow, and then I have a big bump. I was gonna do this fun Instagram post because Orange Theory's app has stats, and I was going to compare the two, but since I was working out yesterday and it only takes a day for the stats to accumulate, I want to get everything in there. And then when I checked the day, last year was last year's stats, and this year was zeroed out. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. But I know I walked at least 74 miles more than last year, and like my elevation is ridiculous, like 30,000 more feet of elevation. It was awesome to look at the amount of difference between last year and this year, looking at full years. Um, so this year, January last year, I had that entire month where everything was hurt. I remember New Year's, my ankle hurt so bad. It was like, not gout, but like inflammation pain. Like all my joints was just killing me. And January I only got like 2.29 average per my tread. But February things started to bounce up. But November of last year, which I like to look at, I was at what 2.36. So let's look at November. I know doing this real life. I was at 2.36. So that's about a point 0.6 increase from last year to this year when it comes to a year of tread going from 2024 to 2025. So that would make next year's go like 3.56, about 3.5, almost 3.6, which would be amazing. The cool part is I hit this month a total tread distance of 24.69 miles. Last November, which was my highest last year, it was 10.75 miles. So being able to do that, so that's just being able to push myself harder. And my elevation last year was 176 feet per workout. And this year is 307. That's 130 feet more elevation while pushing more and moving more, which I think is good. Weight wise, if I think of my overall year, my goal is always to drop 50 pounds, and this year I dropped 30 pounds, which is still good, in the sense of like it's less, which is always the goal. Actually, I don't know. It could be 40 pounds. I have no idea how much I weigh. I was going to weigh myself this Friday before my 400th workout, but since transformation month has a weigh-in, decided just to do my weigh-in on the 13th. So I have no idea how much I weigh in comparison to anything, which is fine. I know weight loss is a big part of it, but I still don't want to put a huge emphasis on weight loss, which, yeah. So overall, this has been a really good year. I feel a lot better. I'm able to do more weight. Yesterday, I picked up 45 pounds, and my wrists and my shoulders handled it. Like my rest of my muscles are still pretty strong, even though I've always been weak in curls. I don't know why my biceps, even though they were decent size, especially in junior high and high school, but I always felt like even people out felt like I could now bench by almost 100 pounds could curl as much as me. My curls are never that good. Maybe it's because I have short, stubby arms. But being able to just lift and do the arm lifting and shoulder press with 35, 45 pounds, the reason why I couldn't do overall early is my wrists would just hurt with like 15 and 20 pounds. And my shoulder, of course, especially my right shoulder, which is this one, would hurt. But I was able to do that this month as well. So that is good. So my New Year's resolutions, of course, I want to try to lose 100 pounds next year. I really want to push that. Just put emphasis on dinners, really. I'm going to keep everything else the same, but on dinners, I want to work on eating like, 2 pieces of chicken, rice, and a vegetable. And do that more consistently because I love chicken. And, it also saves me money and just go out less. I mean, I still want to go out like, every week or so, go on a food venture, but really cut those down and to just put bigger emphasis on dinner eating. I think I can drop 2 pounds a week if I do that or around that. And my other goals, if I go by not, just self-living, I don't want to pay any interest next year. That's a huge goal of mine. And to have every month spend less money than I make. I have a problem with that. I need to stop that. And I want to go out on a date. I haven't been on a date since I broke up with my ex almost 2 years ago. Not even one day. I've been on speed dating. But I would like to go on a date with a person who's interested in a potential relationship with me. Just one, at least. I think is that all of them? I thought I had one more. Oh yeah, I finally want to clean my apartment. I've been saying that every year of my entire life. I'm generally very bad at it, but hopefully now that a lot of this weight is off and I'm in better shape, I'll have the ability. Plus, I'm going to research ADHD medication. I'm going to talk to a therapist about it, see if I do have. I mean, I know I'm kind of neurodivergent in a sense, even though, because, every fucking TikTok I listen to tells me that. It's like, oh, this thing you do every day, that's a sign of neurodivergency and ADHD. I'm like, well, maybe I have it. And, plus, there's other, like, I am so freaking forgetful, like absent-minded. I'll make tea and just get on something else and just go back and, oh yeah, I made tea. And I do that all the time. I have to create a routine where I check my pockets so I remember what I have. I've been meaning to take this out to my car because my cable in my car doesn't work, or it's just crappy. I think it's breaking. The cable I hooked up to my phone. It's been 2 months. Every time I go leave, I forget. I just don't remember. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna test that, and hopefully that will help me keep that aspect of my life. Plus, I think it would be easier to date someone if I had a clean apartment. Plus, it's nicer to live in, all that stuff. So yeah, that's my monthly update, my yearly update, and my New Year's goals. So hope you guys had an excellent year. Thank you for all your support. Love you very much. And yeah, I love you for who you are. And as always, you are worthy.